Are you looking to make a career change or career pivot? Have you been pondering about starting a business or pursuing that passion project? Or are you just seeking more adventure, more impact, more connection, more engagement, more income in your work life? Hi everyone, my name is Dominique Narciso and I'm a certified high performance coach for high achieving entrepreneurs and working professionals. So in this episode, I want to focus on how to think about career change, how to approach it. Oftentimes when we get comfortable in our jobs, when we get comfortable with the salary, when we get comfortable in our positions, we stop growing. But when you stop growing, you start to get disengaged and disconnected from the work that you do. And so if you are also a high achiever, you're ambitious, you want great things for yourself, you want great things for your family, you want to build a bigger, brighter, awesome future, you have to think, what's going to be the experience that will grow you? And it doesn't always have to be like, write a best-selling book or start that $10 million business. It can be something small. It can be a small shift in the way that you think about your work, in the way that you think about yourself. So before you approach a career change or a career pivot or making a big decision to invest in graduate school or an MBA or whatnot, I want you to take the time, take a week, 2 weeks, to just journal about what you value, what matters most to you right now, what experiences in the past have lit you up, like they lit you up on fire, like you loved that experience so much, and what experiences deflated you? What experiences were challenging for you? Because your entire career, all of those, odd jobs that you've had, the great jobs, the not so great jobs, they're telling a story. They're telling a story about what you're interested in, what you're not interested in, what you're capable of doing, what scares you, what you really don't like doing, and looking at all of your experiences throughout your life so that you can make the next best decision for your career. My current position as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, like I never in a million years would have thought that I would have become an entrepreneur when I was in high school. It never crossed my mind. It didn't cross my mind in my 20s, not until like the very end of my 20s when I was like 29. It just didn't seem real to me. Like I didn't know what it meant to be an entrepreneur. Like how do you make money and how do you get people to invest in your company? Like it really scared me because I didn't know anything about it. However, when I came to a point in my life where I was raising children and finding a job abroad was pretty difficult, I had to make a decision. Do I just accept what is right in front of me, the opportunities, the limited opportunities that I have in front of me, or do I create my own opportunity? And so I chose the latter. I created my own opportunity. But it didn't come overnight. My idea for a business in coaching started all the way back in 2015 when I was starting my first business that totally failed. But what I learned in the process of building that first idea, putting myself out there on a concept that was not proven, that taught me the skill set of building my own confidence despite rejection. And as I got older, as I gained more wisdom, and as I moved into a full-time diplomat position, I realized that, I really like creating things. I really like helping people develop. I really like running workshops. I like teaching. And so all of these experiences culminated into this point where like, oh, I could start my own business doing what I love. Teaching, coaching, helping others define what success means for them, what career success means for them, define what fulfillment is. What does it mean to make an impact? What does it mean to be connected to the work that you do? But that point, that epiphany wouldn't have happened if I didn't make all those steps along the way. Because it is truly a journey of growth. It is a journey of transforming oneself through experience and action. So that's why I'm asking you to really, really think about what you value right now at this stage in your life and what matters most to you. And to also reflect on the past, the past experiences that you've had working. Because all of that data, all of that information will help you make a better decision about how to move forward. All right. Next, I want you to think about a time and place and a situation in which you felt so connected to the work that you were doing. Like you just felt like you are your work and your work is you. And so for me, that moment in my life was the Peace Corps. I was serving for 27 months overseas in Costa Rica. Didn't know the language, didn't know the culture, but I was challenged on all these different levels, from the linguistic perspective, environmentally, culturally, relationships. I didn't have my friends and family. I had to build new relationships. But all of these challenges, despite the hardship and it was hard at times, it was all worth it because it made me become the person I am today. Anything that I do, anything that I pursue, I think back to that experience. I'm like, when I was a Peace Corps volunteer, I just went for it. I took a risk. I built it when it wasn't even there. It didn't exist. So I know that I can build things. I know that I can create things. I have the confidence in myself to do the things that are difficult. And so for you, what is that experience where you felt so connected to the work? Because that is your big clue. It's not even a big clue. That is, that is the sign. That is that experience that you had of feeling so connected to the work. That should lay the foundation for what's next for you. Because when you are connected to what you are doing, it's not by accident. It's because you truly are connected to that function, to that mission, to that purpose, to that idea, to that business, to that work environment. There's a reason for it. When you are enjoying yourself and you're working hard and you're putting in the hours and you still feel that sense of satisfaction at the end of the day, or as I say, your good tired days, when you feel that at a job or at work or at business or when you're creating something, that is your unique expression of yourself in the work and how you contribute to the world. And so I'm urging you to really, really dig deep and pursue the things that light you up, because when you are lit up, you inspire others around you. How many of you can raise your hands and think of the best leaders that you've ever worked for? They were connected to themselves. They understood their why, they were connected to the mission, and they knew how to communicate to you and also how to lead you and excite and get you excited to follow the mission. The same is true for your own career. You have to know yourself so well. You're the leader of your life. You have to know yourself so well so that you can make the best decisions. You can go pursue, building the difficult skills, meeting the people that inspire you, getting through online courses or educational courses that are going to help you build and develop into the person you need to become to be the greatest you can be. I believe that all of us have a gift. And I believe that it is our responsibility to use that gift in the world. If you are not inspired in the workplace that you are at, it's either move to a new workplace or be the inspiration in that workplace. If you feel stuck in your business, or you're just stuck in the ideas and you don't know what to do next. Get moving. Get around people that are moving and doing great things, and get inspired, and then do something different in your business. Every change that you want requires you to do something different. And prior to doing something different, you must think differently about your work, about your business. You must get those insights and then apply new knowledge so you can learn and you can grow and you can take risk and you can pursue bigger, bolder things. But all of this requires you to do the work on yourself, to understand why you choose what you choose, to understand why that position versus that position interests you, to really ask deeper questions about what kinds of people work here, or what kinds of people will I meet? Do I see myself, really relating with these people and engaging and connecting with them? Do they align with my values? See, when you get all of this information about yourself aligned with your choices, whatever decision you make for your next move in your career or your business, it's going to be okay. You're going to come out of it even more successful, even more happier, even more productive, even more creative, innovative, influential, because you are aligned with who you are and how you're showing up in the world. So I hope this episode really got you thinking in terms of what career and work and your business can mean for you. This is not just about making money, although it is partly about making money, but it's more so about helping you express the highest version of yourself in the work that you do. Because when you show up as that person, everything else just follows. But you have to do the work. You have to build the vision. You have to understand why you want to make this career change or this career pivot or why you want to start the business. You have to get so connected to your own mission in life that you're able to influence and positively impact those around you. All right. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a comment in the comments below. Let me know what you learned or an insight that you gained from this video. I would really, really appreciate it. And finally, if you haven't yet, go check out my website, domnarciso.com. It's in the show notes below. And you can sign up for my weekly success newsletter. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to help you navigate your work life, your career, your professional life, so that you feel that fulfillment every day. You get up, fired up, jumping out of your bed because you know that you're doing the work that you're meant to do on this earth. I am so proud of you. For those of you listening to the end, bravo to you. Do the work on yourself. Get fired up. All right. Have a wonderful week. Remember to be bold, be positive, and take action every day.